How Elon Musk shows to think until your brain hurts is described here with references from Elon Musk's real speech, life, and work. In this video, there will not be fancy editing or clips. Instead, a clear screen where each and every word is powerful enough to make you a leader in your field. You just need to learn and work on yourself. Those who are here for pure motivation and after a few minutes will go to another video, skip now. Because I am not here to confuse you. Instead, I am going to give you a detailed video about Elon Musk that will actually change your life if you work on it. Imagine this. You're sitting in a dimly lit room, staring at a problem that's been gnawing at you for days. Your head throbs, your eyes burn, but you can't stop. Why? Because deep down, you know that the breakthrough is just on the other side of that mental wall. That's the essence of what Elon Musk lives by. Thinking until your brain hurts. If you've ever felt stuck in a rut, wondering how giants like Musk turn impossible dreams into reality, stick around. This isn't just a story. It's a roadmap to rewiring your brain for greatness. And trust me, by the end, you'll be itching to tackle your biggest challenges head on. Let's start with a question that might hit close to home. Have you ever pushed your mind so hard that it literally ached? Not the kind of ache from scrolling TikTok for hours, but the deep, satisfying burn of wrestling with a complex idea until it cracks open? Elon Musk has built his empire on exactly that. He's not just a billionaire entrepreneur, he's a master of mental marathons. Think about it. SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink. These aren't accidents. They're the result of a guy who refuses to accept surface-level answers. And here's the kicker. You can do it too. But first, let's rewind to where it all began for Elon. Because his story isn't about overnight success. It's about grinding through the pain of thought until brilliance emerges. Picture a young Elon in South Africa, back in the 1970s. Born in Pretoria, he was that kid who devoured books like they were candy. Science fiction, philosophy, engineering manuals. By age 10, he taught himself programming on a Commodore VIC-20. But it wasn't easy. Elon has shared in interviews how he felt like an outsider, bullied at school, retreating into his thoughts to escape. "I was a bit of a loner," he said publicly. That isolation forced him to think deeply, to question everything. Why do things work this way? What if they didn't? It's like he was training his brain from the start, pushing past the discomfort to find deeper truths. Fast forward to 1995. Elon's fresh out of college, dropping out of a PhD program at Stanford after just 2 days. Why? Because the internet was exploding, and he saw an opportunity in online payments. He co-founds Zip2, a city guide software for newspapers. But here's where the brain hurts part kicks in. Building that company wasn't glamorous. Elon and his brother Kimball slept in the office, showered at the YMCA, and coded nonstop. Elon has recounted in a TED Talk how he'd work 120-hour weeks, pushing his mind to its limits. "Work like hell," he once advised in a public commencement speech. "You just have to put in 80 to 100-hour weeks every week. This improves the odds of success." Imagine coding until your vision blurs, debugging errors that seem unsolvable, all while betting everything on an unproven idea. That's thinking until it hurts. Not giving up when your brain screams for a break. But why does this matter to you? Because in today's world, we're bombarded with distractions. Social media pings, Netflix binges, endless notifications. They're all designed to keep your thinking shallow. Elon flips that script. He champions first principles thinking, a concept he's explained in countless interviews. First principles is kind of the thing where you boil things down to the most fundamental truths, he said on Joe Rogan's podcast, and say, okay, what are we sure is true? And then reason up from there. It's not about accepting what everyone else says. It's about tearing ideas apart until you hit bedrock. And yeah, that process hurts. Your ego gets bruised when you realize you've been wrong. But on the other side, innovation. Let me paint a picture from Elon's SpaceX days to make this real. It's 2002. And Elon sells PayPal for a fortune. Most people would retire to a beach. Not him. He funnels $100 million into starting SpaceX, aiming to make humanity multi-planetary. Sounds insane, right? The early years were brutal. 3 rocket launches in a row. Failures. Explosions on the pad, millions up in smoke. Elon has openly shared how he was down to his last dollars, sleeping on the factory floor. "I thought we had maybe a 10% chance of doing anything," he's admitted in documentaries. But he didn't quit. Instead, he thought deeper. What were the fundamental costs of rocketry? Why were rockets so expensive? He broke it down. Materials, physics, engineering. By questioning every assumption, SpaceX reused rockets, something NASA deemed impossible. Today, Falcon 9 lands like it's no big deal. That breakthrough was born from mental agony, from thinking until it hurt. Now, how does this connect to your life? Maybe you're grinding at a 9 to 5, dreaming of starting a side hustle. Or you're a student buried in exams, wondering if it's worth it. Elon's story screams, yes, but only if you think hard enough. Curiosity is your secret weapon here. Ever wonder why some people skyrocket while others stall? It's not luck, it's depth of thought. Elon once tweeted, "Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself." That's public domain wisdom, straight from his X account. Apply it. Next time you're stuck, ask, what's the first principle here? Break it down. Your brain might resist at first. That's the hurt. But push through and watch ideas flow. Let's dive deeper into Tesla's story, because this one's a roller coaster that'll keep you hooked. It's 2008. The financial crisis hits. Tesla's on the brink. No cars shipped. Cash burning fast. Elon invests his last $40 million, divorcing his wife amid the chaos. It was like eating glass and staring into the abyss, he's described in biographies and interviews. But he thought until it hurt. What if electric cars weren't just eco-friendly, but outperformed gas guzzlers? He obsessed over battery tech, aerodynamics, software. Result? The Model S, a game changer. Today, Tesla's worth trillions. Elon shared in a 60 Minutes interview, "Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough." See? That mindset, embracing the pain of failure through deep thinking, turns setbacks into setups. But hold on, I know what you're thinking. Elon's a genius. I'm not. Wrong. He's human, just like us. He's dealt with anxiety, depression, even Asperger's, as he revealed on SNL. "I reinvented electric cars, and I'm sending people to Mars in a rocket ship," he joked publicly. "Did you think I was also going to be a chill, normal dude?" That vulnerability connects us. You don't need his IQ, you need his grit. Start small. Dedicate 30 minutes a day to deep thinking on one problem. No distractions. Feel the burn. That's progress. Curious about how Elon structures his thinking? He's big on mental models. In a Reddit AMA, he said, "It is important to view knowledge as sort of a semantic tree. Make sure you understand the fundamental principles, i.e., the trunk and big branches, before you get into the leaves, or there is nothing for them to hang on to. So, build your tree. For your business idea, what's the trunk? Customer needs. Branch out from there. It hurts at first. Your mind wanders, doubts creep in, but curiosity pulls you back. What if this works? What if you crack it?" Let's talk about Neuralink, Elon's wildest venture yet. Brain-machine interfaces. Sounds sci-fi. But in 2019, he unveils it, aiming to merge humans with AI. Why? To keep up with superintelligence. Elon explained in a Lex Fridman podcast, "If you can't beat him, join him." He's thinking decades ahead, pondering existential risks. That level of foresight comes from hurting your brain with what-if scenarios. What if AI outsmarts us? What if we enhance our cognition? For you, apply it to your goals. What if you fail? What if you succeed wildly? Think it through. The pain yields clarity. Now comes the motivation. This isn't fluffy inspo. It's raw. Elon once told graduates in a speech, "Don't give up. The most important thing is to be useful." Feel that? Usefulness drives him. When your brain hurts from thinking, remember, it's forging you into someone impactful. Stories like his remind us we're capable of more. Connect with that. You're not alone in the struggle. As we wrap this up, let's explore how Elon's thinking evolved with Twitter, now X. Buying it for $44 billion, chaos ensued. Layoffs, rebrands. But he thought deeply. Free speech. open algorithms. The goal is to maximize unregretted user minutes, he posted publicly. That pivot from mental marathons on verification, bots, and content, it's ongoing, exciting because it's real-time evolution. And here we are finally getting the right idea of how we can start everything from zero, but with constant learning and working hard on it, there will be higher chances for you to succeed, even if people say you cannot. So stay focused and go for it. All right, you've hung in there through this deep dive. Feeling that spark? That's the power of thinking until it hurts. Now, action time. Subscribe to Profit Iraqs for more stories that ignite your potential. Hit that button now. Like this video if Elon's grit resonates. And comment below. What's one problem you'll think on until it hurts? Share, and let's build a community of deep thinkers. For exclusive tips, check the description. Remember, your brain's your greatest asset. Push it and watch worlds open. Thanks for watching Profit Iraqs. Think big. Think deep. See you next time.